This video is about the what, why, when, and how of fasting. I'm going to first start off with explaining fasting. I'm reading verbatim from the rawfoodexplained.com website, and these are Dr. Shelton's words. I'm doing this because I know if I tell you to go read it, you probably won't, so I'll just read it to you. Fasting is a period of physiological rest, affords the tissues and organs of the body an opportunity to repair, renew, and replenish themselves. Damaged organs are repaired, worn out and diseased cells are discarded and cast out. Fasting affords an opportunity for recuperation of depleted energy. Fasting, because it compels the body to rely upon its internal sources, forces the tearing down by autolysis, I don't know if that's how you say it, of growth, effusions, infiltrations, deposits, accumulations, and excesses. These are thoroughly overhauled. Their usable constitutes are employed in nourishing the vital tissues. Their unusable portions are excreted. Fasting, by foregoing and related processes, enables the body to regenerate itself to a marked degree. It becomes younger in physiological condition, its functions are improved, its structures repaired, and its fitness to live increased. That sounds good. I want to next talk about fasting versus starvation. Fasting is the first part. Fasting is when you are using up all of the reserves, all of the stored matter, all of the bad stuff, the deposits, all that kind of junk. Your body is chomping away on all that, getting rid of all the stuff that it doesn't have a use for. This is when it's fasting. Then you get the hunger craze. Your tongue may become really pink and almost red, and you're feeling really good. You get really, really hungry in here, and that is your body telling you you are done fasting. At that point, fasting should not continue. If something crazy happens and it has to continue for a couple days, okay, but it should cease as soon as possible. And this is because you will then go into starvation mode. That is when your body will start to break down your muscle and then break down the organs that it doesn't need as much as the other ones. And then you'll start breaking down the organs that it does need, and then you'll start breaking down the most vital organs. So that is starvation. And normally if people fast until they get the hunger craze, it's anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks. People that don't have enough reserves, enough stored up, they will last 2 weeks maybe, give or take. And then those that are overweight, have a lot of stored up reserves, could last up to 6 weeks. Next, I want to talk about the why of fasting. Why would we fast? Which I've already kind of touched on in the what, but I'm going to go a little further in the why. Overeating equals stored fat cells. If your body gets too much food and it can't use it at that point, it stores it off. It throws it off to the side. It keeps it for later. Maybe, tomorrow you won't eat, so then it'll have a chance to get rid of that. But, normal people, especially in America, we just continue to eat and eat and eat, and 3 meals a day no matter what, and eat when you're sick and all this kind of stuff. And so the fat cells and deposits and all that stuff start forming around your veins, your arteries, all your organs, and then it starts forming around your body as visual fat layers. Stress or too little rest can also cause your energy to be depleted, and then the energy that is devoted to elimination is then used to keep you just moving during the day. During fast, the energy to digest is no longer exerted. So all that energy, when we eat, we're taking in food, and then we have to break it down and do all this stuff, and it's a very, very long process. All that energy can be concentrated on breaking down all the bad stuff already in your body and eliminating. And you already have the nutrients in your body. Even if you are, perfectly fit, there could be fat cells, there could be deposits cholesterol, whatever, around your arteries that's still in there. You might not be able to see it, and all your tests might come back good, but there's still problems. That's why you see some athletes that just die for no reason. Nobody knows. Well, maybe this is the reason, because they have built up stores of junk in their body. All right, during your fast, your body will feed off of all those stored cells and eliminate them, and it gets to do the chance that it's been struggling with this whole time, as you've just been plaguing it with crap constantly. All right, so what a fast can do. Now, not everything will be immediate, especially during the fast. Oh, I'm not seeing results, this is crap, whatever, I'm stopping this. No, after you begin to eat again, your body will kind of neutral out. You'll go into a neutral phase, and everything will, settle in, and more of the benefits of the fast will start to be, in front of your eyes. So what a fast can do: it breaks down the accumulation of waste. It breaks down excess chemical buildups, cholesterol, even protein, especially protein. Protein, or really any food, if you eat too much of it, builds up metals and pollutions that you come in contact with every day. It can help reverse the damages from drugs, whether it's medicinal or recreational, and also breaks addictions to those things as well. Also alcohol, cigarettes. Break addiction to food, sugar, caffeine, junk food, all that kind of stuff. It can correct deficiencies that you may have, relieve pain in your joints, in your, just body aches, headaches, more energy, healthier skin, teeth and gums. You can get better sleep. Your cardiovascular system is going to be improved. Decrease anxiety. What else? Stabilizes your blood pressure, better digestion. I mean, come on. Tons of stuff that it does. Practically any medical condition can possibly be improved during fasting, especially under proper supervision and going about it the right way. It can help you lose weight and just live a longer, healthier life. Who doesn't want to do that? All right, so the when of fasting. When should you fast? That's a great, does everybody need to fast? Blah, blah, who knows? There are certain things that if you're looking for can tell you that you should fast. If you have an absence of hunger, true hunger, if you don't feel true hunger, then fasting is probably a good idea for you. If you have an acute sickness, look at animals. When they get sick, they don't eat. They go and lay down and rest, and they don't want to eat. Even kids will do that. If kids are sick, getting them to eat is like really, really hard to do. Their natural instincts have not been tainted like ours are. All right. When you're feeling hungry after you just ate a big meal, maybe like 4 hours ago, if you ate a really big meal and you're already hungry, you're hungry right after you ate a big meal, then you should probably, fasting would be a good idea to reset that. I mean, honestly, who wants to waste more money in this economy on food? So if you're just consuming and consuming, fasting is a great idea for you. If you have low energy or you're depressed, it's great. I mean, even my confidence level over the past 5 days has dramatically increased. If there's any type of sickness or physical condition that you would like to see improved, fasting is a great way to do that. All right, those who should not fast, however, if under proper medical hygienist doctor supervision, can possibly fast, through the correct physical evaluation. Children, pregnant women, those that are extremely emaciated, extreme weakness, or have extreme degeneration. those with inactive kidneys and those with a difficulty to breathe should not fast, especially should not fast by themselves, should have proper medical supervision. Okay, so the how of fasting. I am actually not going to go over that because if you plan on fasting, you should research it yourself and not just go off of something that some schmo told you on YouTube. So it's definitely something that you should really research and get into and see what's going on with it. Alright, that concludes the what, why, when, and how of fasting. See you later.